Today is July 27, 2024, and I'll be talking about how to get over your ex quickly. So the thing is, getting over your past relationship is the first step to finding your future wife. And I truly believe that if you are attached to the past, you cannot move forward. And my first relationship was my worst breakup. So I was living on Dominican Republic at the time. Right now I live in New York, and I thought I would die alone. That was mostly because I didn't talk to people. I was super shy, so I avoided people. And then this relationship happened. It was almost like a fairy tale, and it was good for the most part. Of course, I made mistakes, she made mistakes. We were 16 years old at the time, but it was a good relationship for the most part. I decided to end the relationship with when I came here to the United States, and I believe that was the right decision. But what happened is that after 6 months of ending the relationship, I wanted to get back with her. So I came to this new country without friends, without knowing the language, without money. So I had to work on fast food. And as I said, I was alone because I didn't have friends. And I kept looking back at my life 6 months ago, and it was way better. Basically, my life got worse, and I ended up thinking about her all the time. And I decided, you know what? Even though we live in different countries, let me try to get back with her. So I decided to talk to her after 6 months, and she said no, just like that. And I was at a bad situation at that time, so I even kept trying and trying because I truly believe if I do the right things or if I say the right words, she's going to love me again. And that was not the case. And that breakup destroyed me completely. So that's why I decided to make this guide, because if you don't get over those difficult situations, you cannot move forward. My name is Gabriel, and my goal is to improve in life as much as I can, and then find someone worthy to share my life with. Basically, my future wife. If that resonates with you, subscribe, because I'll be sharing all the things I learned throughout the way. So, how can I get over my ex quickly, just like that? And does this works? It does. I know it works because I applied all of these things on my second breakup, and I was able to get over that breakup super fast. So I know it works. When you have a breakup, every second matters. You have to move fast. From the second you have breaking up with someone or someone break up with you, you have to move at that instant. So first you have to decide, do I want to get back with this person in the future? And for most cases, the answer is going to be no, because the relationship ended for a reason, and that reason is not likely to change. So that's the first thing. You have to decide if you want to have the possibility to be with that person again. And that is really dangerous, because if you have that in your mind, it is so hard to get over that person, because you are thinking that you will get back together with that person again. So I truly believe the best case scenario is just to think, this is over, I'm never going to see this person again, or I won't be back with this person again. But that's for you to decide. Once you decide, you have to throw absolutely everything. You have to throw all the plushies, all the notes, the lovely notes, or whatever you have that remembers you here. You have to throw it away. Just put it in a box and literally throw it away. I know, sounds like so cold, but if you don't do it, it is going to be so hard to get over this difficult situation. So throw absolutely everything away. After you throw everything away, you have to delete all the pictures, just like that. If you feel like you don't have the strength to delete those pictures, put them in a USB or a micro SD. Don't put them on the cloud or on a zip folder on your computer. You have to put them in a place that is so difficult to you to access that you are not likely to use them. But you have them just in the rare case that you are going to need them, which probably won't happen. Also, you have to unfollow her on social media, delete her phone number, or block her phone number. Why is that the case? You may think this is childish to think about, this is not mature, but the thing is that if you ended up seeing posts or updates about her or what she is doing, you are going to feel a pain in here. I know because I have experienced that even a second that you see a post, it is going to be so difficult for you. So that's the reason why you have to stop following her. Just think about this. If you don't want to get back with this person and you two are not meant to be each other, why are you keeping her in your life when she's not keeping you in her life? Just think about that. So if you feel that you cannot delete her number, just at least block her. So you still have the number, but you won't be receiving any messages or you won't be seeing any updates on WhatsApp. That was part one of getting over the breakup. You basically detach yourself from her. You basically separated your life from her. So that's the first step. If you don't do this or you do it halfway through, it is impossible to get over the breakup completely. And I know because that's what I did at the beginning and didn't end up being good. So please do other things. I know it's going to be super difficult, but just think that you are doing this to find your future wife in the future. So it is going to be worth it. After you detach yourself from her, you have to get better in every single sense. Because if you get worse or your life get worse, you are going to end up looking at the past that you had with her. So that's why you have to improve as a person in every single sense. Otherwise, you won't be able to get over the breakup. And I know this because this is what it happened to me. When I broke with my first girlfriend, I wasn't feeling that bad at the moment because I was thinking, okay, I'm on a different country, so this is the right decision. But the thing is that my life got worse. 6 months of that, and I was in love again, and I wanted to get back with her, even though I decided to not do that. So that's why you have to improve and get better. So every now and then something is going to happen. You may be doing something else, working on yourself or whatever, but suddenly, just like that, you are going to think about the relationship. And you may be asking, what do I do in that situation? Many will say, just stop thinking about it. And okay, that's good advice if you can actually do it. I'm not able to do that. So I'm going to give you a practical advice that you can use on every single moment that you feel that way. So right now, what you have to do is to make a list of all the things that she did to you, let's say bad things, and why you two were not meant to be together. Because what happens is that after 3 months, 6 months, you are going to forget all the bad things about the relationship and you are only going to remember the good things. And I know saying all of these sounds really bad because you are basically putting down another human being. However, if you don't do this, you are going to suffer the consequences. And I know this because I experienced this on my first breakup. So just make a list of why you two break up. You two were not meant to be together. Could be something simple like I tried to reply to her messages all the time as fast as I could. And I remember she took even hours and hours to reply to me, even the whole day, when I absolutely knew she was on her phone all the time, but she just didn't reply to me because she didn't want it to when I did. It could be something like that, or it could be something like we had different views on life, so we were incompatible at the time, or our habits were different. It could be something like that, but you have to have the list in a place that you can check it every single time you feel that way. So my recommendation is use your phone, go to the Notes application and just make a list in there. Try to have at least 5 things. And also, if you don't do this right now, it is going to get difficult on the future because, as I said before, you are going to forget the bad things as time passes. So you want to do this right away. At this point, you may be asking, how do I get better? What do I have to do to improve my life as fast as possible? So I have this template that I designed to basically just to follow it, and just by following the template your life is going to improve. So it has daily actions and weekly actions. If you send me a DM on Instagram, I will send it to you just like that. Also, I will send the history of all the days I've been using this template, so you can hold me accountable to see the things I'm doing or not doing and see if the template works. You are going to have the full history starting from today, July 27. That's everything for today. See you on the next entry.